viewers, thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody is safely at home and social distancing yourselves so we can get rid of that pandemic that is currently affecting everybody. Okay, so we can get back things in order sooner. Today I want to discuss what is better for our natural 4C hair as far as the tools. Do you prefer using a brush on your hair or do you prefer using a comb? And what it is that you should actually use. There is nothing more frustrating for someone who's going back to be natural than the confusion around the products, like what she should use. But on top of that, there are also things like the tools that she should think about. On relaxed hair, people usually use combs or combs with fine teeth, so not necessarily white tooth combs, but it's another scenario on natural curly African hair. It's completely different. Should you use a white tooth comb? Should you use a brush? Should you use a regular fine tooth comb? I think it depends on your preference, really. I've been a natural for 12 years now, a little over 12 years, and I have experience with everything. What I was doing early on was using a white toothbrush when detangling my hair in the shower. So as a rule of thumb, first of all, your hair should always be saturated with water and or a conditioner or some sort of oil in it before you even put a tool in your hair, because that's gonna prevent breakage. When your hair is dry, it rubs against each other. The hair shafts rub against each other, and then your hair becomes even more dry, and then it just breaks off. So we don't want to do that. Just make sure your hair is saturated with a product or water. So that's the rule number one. Rule number two, always start detangling from the ends of your hair and slowly move towards the roots. So that's the other thing. And make sure your hair is put in sections when you do that. So what is best? A brush or a comb? I personally prefer to use a brush when I detangle my hair in the shower. Why? You probably wonder, because of all the bristles there, and it's like, it's gonna be painful. I am a very tender-headed person. I just hate having stuff in my hair, pulling and pulling non-stop. I hate it. But I noticed that some natural gurus over there online are brushing their hair when it's all wet. And I had to try, and it actually works. It actually does a better job, because every time I used a white tooth comb, I felt like my hair was never completely detangled. Like I would pretty much comb my hair and it would just go back to doing its own thing while it's all wet. So I go with a comb and it just goes back, go with a comb and just tangles again. So very annoying. And then you get out of the shower and it's time to style your hair, and you also have to detangle again with whether your fingers or a comb or something. I don't know. It was just super annoying. But when I use a brush, it makes the process way easier. So I just detangle with the brush, going from my ends, slowly progressing to the roots, and then I put my hair in a twist, or I just pin it down with something. And when it's time to style my hair, I almost don't have to do any other kind of detangling, really. So then I can use this fine tooth comb, because my hair is already so detangled that I just use the comb again, just to make sure that my hairstyle is gonna be more defined and less frizzy. So when it's time to style your hair, let's say you are out of the shower and you want to use a leave-in conditioner or some oils or whatever styling spray that you use, because remember, we always make sure that our hair is saturated, never dry when we comb or detangle. So that's when I use this comb, and then I go and twist my hair if I'm going for twists, or braid it, or cornrows, or bantu knots. So I detangle with that little comb there. and it helps with that. It helps with keeping my hair to making sure that the style at the end is more defined, that my curls are more defined, and that there are less frizzes. And you probably wonder, do I ever use a wide tooth comb? Yes, I haven't totally thrown the whole thing away. I use, my old wide tooth comb has been thrown away, but not for that reason. I just lost it. So instead I use this. It's pretty much the same idea, but I use it to give some volume. That's what I use at the end when my hair is dry, and let's say I undo my twists and I just need to fluff it up a little. That's when I use a wide tooth comb. And this is what I do. This is my routine as far as detangling goes. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you team brush or are you team comb? Wide tooth comb. No. So let me know what your preference is, and the only way to find out really what really works for you. Sometimes you think something is working for you until you try something new, and then it's better. So give it a try and see what works best. This is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content of my video. If you did, please subscribe and also click on the little bell next to it so you can get notifications every time I post something new. And also in the comments, let me know if there's something that you'd like for me to talk about next time when it comes to 4C hair. I'll be more than happy to do the research for you, and I will see you next time.